tried Fiverr. I spent probably about 2 to 3 weeks researching all the Fiverr people, like their employees, the best ones that can do Google Tag Manager and tracking. And then I hit them up. Can you do this? And once we get inside of it, they have issues. It's broken. They can't log into things. They have a lot of problems. So I had to figure out how to do this myself. Okay. There is sometimes upsells. There is sometimes different things that happen on your webpage that you want to track to make sure this is working properly. Okay. For an example, somebody comes to your website. Okay. You need to show that. That needs to go to Facebook. When they click on something, it needs to go to Facebook, and you need to let them know exactly what you're clicking at. Are they clicking on your blog, or are they clicking on your inventory? Are they clicking at add to cart? Because that's the next step, okay? When they add the cart, are they filling out a form, okay? And is there an upsell product, and how much are they spending? You don't want to just track, hey, they bought something, cool, we got to purchase. You want to tell them how much. There needs to be a timestamp. There needs to be a whole lot of stuff going on to make sure this is passed properly. For example, recently I'm doing a tracking upsell. So when somebody buys something and they buy the other product, I want that information passed to Facebook, so that way Facebook can know, hey, here's some better people that, some higher intent, higher paying customers that will take this other option. Okay, I want Facebook to know that, because if they don't, you can't really set that up as a goal. Okay, so we want the people who are going to spend more. We want better customers. We want everybody, right? But you want to get the higher paying too. You don't just want to pass, hey, I got a sale. And doing this was pretty difficult, okay? And the reason why it was pretty difficult is because some people have forms on their websites and they're an iframe, okay? So sometimes you have to set things to the day or this is going to get crazy now. You got to send things to the day or the later. And this is it. You don't have to know this, but I want you to understand that how important tracking is, and why I spend hundreds of hours setting this stuff up and dialing in properly. And then I'll show you guys later in the future of how profitable it is and the results of this.